Today, we're talking about the NBA's Sixth Man of the Year award winner and why Naz Reed from the Minnesota Timberwolves was the clear and deserving winner this season. Now, I know what you're thinking. Who the heck is Naz Reed? He's not one of the big-name stars on the Timberwolves roster. But let me tell you, this dude has been putting in work off of the bench for the Wolves and single-handedly keeping them afloat at times. In this video, we're going to tell you why Naz Reed deserved the Sixth Man of the Year award. Let's get into it. When you think of the Minnesota Timberwolves, the names that probably pop into your head are the All-Stars, Anthony Edwards, Karl Anthony Towns, and Rudy Gobert. Maybe even the seasoned point guard Mike Conley gets a nod too. But Naz Reed has been praised for his versatility and his knack for filling in the gaps. And guess what? He's finally getting the recognition he deserves, snagging the 2023-24 NBA Sixth Man of the Year award. He is the ideal sixth man for today's NBA. He's a jack of all trades, scoring, rebounding, passing, and defending with ease. A part of Minnesota's success can be attributed to the wealth of all-stars on their roster and the rapidly rising Anthony Edwards, who's drawing praise from none other than Michael Jordan himself. But it's one of their more understated members who's had one of the biggest impacts on Minnesota's best season since 2004, the last time they surpassed 50 wins. And that player is Naz Reed, whose versatility and consistent performance off the bench have been crucial to the team's success. After signing a 3-year, $41.9 million contract with the Minnesota Timberwolves in the offseason, Reed had his best season yet in his fifth year with the team in 2023-24. When Karl Anthony Towns was injured in March and missed 18 games, the Wolves hardly slowed down. From March 16th to April 10th, they went 10-3 with Naz Reed starting 12 of those 13 games. During that stretch, Reed averaged 17.1 points on 45.4% shooting, stepping up in a big way and proving his value to the team. The 6'9" center/forward put up career highs across the board, averaging 13.5 points, 5.2 rebounds, and 1.3 assists per game, while shooting an impressive 41.4% from beyond the arc and 47.7% overall, all in just 24.2 minutes per game. His impact on defense was just as significant. When Reed was on the court, the Timberwolves allowed only 105.5 points per 100 possessions, contributing to Minnesota boasting the top defense in the league. Naz Reed was named the NBA's 2023-24 Sixth Man of the Year, edging out Sacramento Kings guard Malik Monk by a mere 10 points in the voting. Reed secured 45 first-place votes, 39 second-place votes, and 10 third-place votes, while Monk received 43 first-place votes, 39 second-place votes, and 10 third-place votes. This nail-biting finish was the closest vote since Detlef Schrempf edged out Dan Marley by a single point in 1990-91, though under a different voting system. Naz Reed, who went undrafted out of LSU in 2019, played in 81 of 82 regular season games, providing the Timberwolves with another valuable big man alongside Karl Anthony Towns and Rudy Gobert. Reed's on-court availability has been one of his biggest assets. Thus, it has allowed the Timberwolves to put their trust in him consistently. Reed's season was highlighted by a career-high 34 points against Cleveland on March 8th. He also had 2 games with 12 rebounds, 20 games with at least 2 blocks, and 16 games with at least 2 steals. His consistent performance and versatility made him an indispensable part of the Timberwolves lineup. Naz Reed is versatile on both ends of the court. He'd be a starter on several teams in the league, given his ability to score inside and outside, drive to the rim, and his quickness in providing help defensively. Timberwolves coach Chris Finch compared Reed with Karl Anthony Towns for an offensive-minded lineup, or with Rudy Gobert for a more defensive-focused setup. Reed's impact and adaptability are key assets for Minnesota. Reed is also notable for being the third player to win the Sixth Man of the Year award after going undrafted, joining John Starks in 96-97 and Darrell Armstrong in 98-99. This year, he edged out finalist Malik Monk from the Sacramento Kings and Bobby Portis from the Milwaukee Bucks. And Naz Reed was fully deserving of this year's Sixth Man of the Year award after his breakout season with the Timberwolves. But the way he won it is a bit ironic given the nature of the award. To be eligible, a player must come off the bench in more games than they start. Reed fits the bill, coming off the bench in 67 of his 81 games, averaging 12.6 points and 4.9 rebounds as a key reserve for the number 3 seed in the West. Interestingly, his 14 starts played a crucial role in his victory, especially after Malik Monk missed the final 9 games due to injury for the Kings. Before Reed won this year, we hadn't seen a Sixth Man of the Year winner start more than 10 games since Lou Williams, who had 19 starts in 2017-18. However, he's far from the only player to start double-digit games in their award-winning season. In fact, out of the 41 previous winners before Reed, 8 started at least 20 games for their teams in their award-winning seasons. That's more than the number of players who started 0 games at just 7. Among the first 5 winners, Kevin McHale, 84-85, and Ricky Pierce, 86-87, each started 31 games for their respective clubs. Philadelphia 76ers guard Aaron McKie started 33 games to win the award in 2001. Lamar Odom holds the record for the most starts among 6-man winners, starting in 35 of his 82 games for the Los Angeles Lakers in 2010-11. That's 42.7%. Reed joins this notable group, proving that impactful bench players can still make significant contributions as starters. And in fact, it may be even crucial to winning the award. All in all, though, it's hard to argue against how much Naz Reed deserved the recognition as the league's most impactful bench player. The race for the 6th Man of the Year was incredibly tight, with Reed edging out Malik Monk by just 3 first-place votes. Despite this close contest, Reed's contributions were undeniable. The Timberwolves made the playoffs as one of the top seeds in the West, while the Kings faltered toward the end of the season and missed the postseason altogether. And although voting takes place before the postseason, Minnesota's success likely played a role in tipping the scales in Reed's favor, solidifying him as the rightful winner of one of the league's most coveted individual awards. So there you have it. Do you believe he was the rightful winner, or was there someone else you had in mind? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button, share it with your friends, and subscribe to NBA Swish for more exciting NBA content just like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.